Trevor is...
So Trevor, he's just, it was kind of weird.
I wanted somebody who showed a side, no shade. I wanted somebody who would show a side of our community that is very real. You have individuals who are so well put together, who know exactly what they want, who knows how to get exactly what they want. But I found it to be so interesting that you see these people on the outside, but who are they when you take a closer look? What are some of the things that they go through? How well put together are they once we actually put them under a microscope? So that was something that I really wanted to kind of explore with Trevor's character.
He's a good guy. His intentions come from a good place. He can be a little bit abrasive at times, a little hard, but it's all coming from love. Trevor
is controlling. Trevor wants things to be done his way. And for a very long time, Trevor got exactly what he wanted. And when we get into MDBG, we see that Trevor runs a very tight ship. And eventually, there's a little hole in that ship. Who he is pre-relationship, during, and post-relationship are very different people. And we get to see, and now he starts to become off of his game of being in so much control.
If he were real, I'd be friends with him, but we'd be back and forth. Because some of the stuff that was coming out of his mouth, I would have had some things to say. My name is Eric R. Williams, and I play Trevor. Well, I found out through the audition on Facebook, through a friend who was tagging a whole bunch of people that I knew to go audition. So I went and researched it, saw it on Backstage, and was like, let me just submit it. So I submitted for Trevor and for Malcolm. And when I received the side, I was like, oh my gosh, this is like really good stuff. I wonder what the whole thing was like. So after I auditioned and they all called me Trevor and I got the whole script, like I'm in because I love the story, the writing. Donja has a very good piece and I'm just grateful to be a part of it.
Eric. He just, again, like literally all of these guys were fantastic. To a certain degree, I felt like Trevor was kind of in your face and very stern, and extremely matter of fact, like this kind of brick wall. But Eric, being the amazing actor that he is, knew that obviously there were kind of these other colors to explore and who Trevor is, and he brought this subtlety to Trevor that I just loved watching every single time. I wanted somebody to be a good balance for Malcolm, to kind of let Malcolm know about himself, and somebody who Malcolm could let know about themselves. And then that's how he became Malcolm's best friend.
It's a really interesting dynamic. I think if people would look at it from the surface, then they're gonna try to like wonder, how are they best friends? Because you have, I mean, just from looking at, I would say, speaking from Trevor's standpoint, and from who he is as a person, like their personal styles, they're very different. And Keyshawn did a very excellent job making that apparent. But just how they are as people, their dynamic is one that is almost like they're two different elements, but one can't survive without the other.
Their relationship for me was one of the most interesting to follow. Because it was a ride. It was a legitimate ride. Like, they literally have each other's back. They may not agree on a lot of things. They may get on each other's nerves, which is very real, which is really common with best friends. But at the end of the day, they have each other's back.
It's not often that you get to create somebody that's living in such a world of honesty and coming from this truth that you can't help but feel is innately beautiful and something that you can relate to. So that's what kept me for sure after I read the whole series.